Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? I know there's nobody on right now. I'm just gonna, yeah, yeah. So, my name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake. And if this is backwards, I'm sorry, because it has nothing to do with me, and it has everything to do with. Hi, Donna. Am I backwards? Am I forwards? Let me see. I'll put something here. Okay, spring. Backwards or forwards? What way is that going? Yeah, I can't do anything about that. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. That is a YouTube thing or an iPad thing. I think it's YouTube. So we will just make. Thank you. So, hi, Lynette. Yes, I'm backwards. I should put that right across. I know I'm backwards. I'm flipped. Whatever way you want to call it. So, today. What is today? Today is the 9th of February. It is a Sunday, of course. And it is, 2025. It's a YouTube thing. Thanks, Christina. And, yeah, nothing I can do about it. So when you see things like this, realize it's going like that. So, yeah, so I'm going to work here on my sewing gnome. I am going to have to see here what, I don't know what I was working with yesterday. Don't know. Oh, 801. Just a minute. I'm telling you today, I have a bad case of the dropsies. Bad case of the dropsies. Everything I touch seems to fall. So how are you all doing today? Are you doing good? I hope so. Oh, just a reminder that next weekend, the live will be on Saturday, not on Sunday. Okay? Because Father Paul's coming. Absolutely, he is. Absolutely. And that is so nice. Haven't seen him in a month. So, one of these days we may get to the point here at our church where it won't be open. And that is such a sad, sad thought. I don't know. Make sure I've got that right. 801. Okay, where's my needles? Where's my needles? I just picked up 4 needles off the floor. And I found one. I'm going to put these right there. So how's everybody doing? What you working on today? What you working on? It might look a little red in here. I just closed the curtains here a little bit. I didn't close up front. Because it does hurt my eyes. And So yeah. So has anybody picked out what they're going to do for March? And March's challenge is, oh, I have it right here. The designer focus is Carolyn Manning. And the challenge is mandala. And oh yeah, I know, I saw your pictures. I'm doing Christmas in our town. Max Colors by Stitches So Beautiful. Oh, you know what? I've always wanted to get something from Stitches So Beautiful. And I just have not gotten it yet. Jonah is walking around here like he's the king of the house. And he's checking his territory. And Ruthie's underneath my chair. I don't know if you can see him. Wait a minute. Right there. And he's looking at Ruthie. Do I or don't I? Do I or don't I? Oh, there he goes. Oh boy. He's looking. He's looking. Yeah. So, yeah. So, this is what I will be continuing to work on. And this is Please Be Home for Christmas. I made a boo-boo in here. I have no idea where it is. I'm hoping to figure it out and to put in lines again. That's before I had all my line makers. Line makers. The words I come up with. Oh, I don't know if you can hear it. It's a small ornament called Mitten Kitten from Satsuma Street. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. That's good. So, yeah. So, this is what I will be working on. And I will have to see how it goes. Now, okay, so I've got this and this. Oh, I should say, yesterday I worked on Treasure Hunt. Was it Treasure Hunt? Yes, Treasure Hunt. Right there. I did 196 stitches. Not a lot, but there was a little bit of confetti. And I have reached now 4,542 out of 172,500. So that's where I'm at, and I'm at 2.63%. So I think her arm holding up the lantern is somewhere right in here. So I will be working on that again tomorrow. And okay, where are you? Oh. And this afternoon, after my shower, I will be working on calico chicken. And that's where I'm at. I made a boo-boo in here somewhere. It's not going to matter because it's feathers. I just have to get myself back on track wherever I am and work up and then fill it in. That's what I'm going to have to do. So, and it's hard to tell how far I am because I'm taking out 4 rows, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. And yeah, so gosh, this is falling again. There. I don't know if that's going to stay or not, but we'll give it a try. So, yeah, and so I've got that set up. So February, it is the designer focus is Charlie's official store. I do have a discount code which is Ava EVA 15. Okay, for 15% off. Okay. And the challenge for the month is lovebirds. So anything to do with birdies, love, whatever. I'm sure you can find, if you can't find a free one, I posted free ones over there on the, oh, I may have to put him out because he is just, he's being a pain. He is being a pain today. I can't wait for warmer weather. In about 2 weeks, it should be warming up. It's supposed to get up to like -5 or something. So yeah, so I'll be happy about that. And just a reminder, if you want to put on your calendars that next weekend the live will be on the Saturday. Okay, same time, same place, just on the Saturday. Oh, and then I just noticed today that somebody had posted on the Ericsdale group site that there is going to be a fantasy, not convention, but fantasy gathering or something. First one. I think that's fabulous. I used to have some really nice dresses that were real fantasy like. I got them from Holy Clothing. But they've long since gone. So they're very expensive. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. So I'm looking forward to that. I think I'm going to go. It's in June. June 6th, I believe. So, well, Missy. Well, Missy. Well, what you doing, Jonah? Or Ruthie? Do you guys get like that if you have more than one? You call them every name in the book except the name that they are. She's laying over here on my end table. So, yeah. So today at church we were only 5. And that included Juliet and myself. 6, sorry. Should have been 6. 6 of us. Can't count. Oh my gosh, did you guys watch or have you been watching on TV? I watch YouTube. I don't have TV. Like, not in the sense of CBS, CTV, CBC, Global. I don't have any of those. There was a 7.8 earthquake. It was downgraded from an 8.0 that hit the Caribbean between Cuba and Nicaragua, I think they said. And that's a biggie. Now, I have not heard yet anything, really, about um, if there was much damage. Nothing. So I think they said it was 10 kilometers down. And I'm assuming that is from sea bottom. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Or maybe it's from sea level. I don't think so. I think it's from sea bottom. So they said had it happened on land, it would have been catastrophic. So, but they had tsunami warnings out. Cuba, Jamaica, funny, there was no tsunami warning. Grand Cayman, um, I don't know about Barbados, but all down in there, and Nicaragua, and off the coast of Mexico, and that. Yeah. So, and as far as I know, the earthquake or the earthquakes are still continuing unabated um, on Santorini. So, yeah, it's just going wild. In the Bible, it says in the last days that there will be wars and rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places, so in different places. Yes, there will be signs in the heavens. So I don't know. I don't know. It's Hi Tina. How are you doing? Yes, I know I'm backwards. How are you doing today? And it was plates sliding side to side, so no tsunami threat. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was a thrust earthquake, where one side goes up and the other side goes down. That would have caused tsunami. If it's side slippage like this, there might be some underground wave action. The only thing is that when I was watching Agenda Free TV last night, that I don't know how much you know about earthquakes, but if you picture the globe, if there's an earthquake that happens on this side of the globe, chances are there will be one on the other side, because you can't have pulling and slippage and everything else and not affect the other side. And I'm not sure how level, like when you go around the globe, where that is in relationship to Greece. Is that, but they've known that for a while that it does. For the longest time, there was a consensus that earthquakes on one side could not affect on the other side. Well, that's been proven false. Yes. So I watch Mary Grilly News. I watch Agenda Free TV. I watch Mr. MBB 333. I also watch what's her name, Silky, Silki, and I don't know if she's a geologist or something, or is she is she just a layperson? I know Mary Greeley is. She's just a layperson, self-taught. But she likes to say how it is. So stop it. They're growling back there. Jonah is just being a pain today. He is so itching to get outside and stay outside. So, and then they found the that plane that had was in Alaska. They found that, of course, no survivors. Everything happens in threes. No survivors on any of the planes. I tell you, for me, I wouldn't be flying. Now, mind you, yes, you can walk down the street and uh, get bowled over by a moose. So I can't wait until I get that thing. Let's see the symbol, if it's the right one you're talking about with laying your half stitch. They're just looking for to get rid of their energy. I don't even think it's shipped. I don't even think it's shipped yet, because I don't think so. Let me check. I don't think it's even shipped. No, it hasn't even shipped yet. It's just almost getting there. Goodness gracious. And I ordered some of those gloves there for my hands. Oh, in church it was awful. I had to wear my winter gloves most of the time. And Wednesday we are going to Winnipeg. So looking forward to that. And I think we're going to stop in at the liquidation store, G&L. Now, I've not been in there in about a year and a half, and they had a fire right next door to them in the lumber yard. And so they were closed doing renovations for about 4 months. Hello, Cactus Needle Stitcher. I can't forget. I'm working on Polar Magic today. I made it to 76% for a finish this year. Polar Magic. Is that Hade? Is that a Stitch is So Beautiful? Is that a where is that from? The triangle is pointing down, so the stitches go this way. So Tina, when I do half stitch, which I can't stand, I always go this way. Always go this way, which is this way. Okay. It's bottom left to top right. Now, some people go the other way. To me, that's awkward. But you can just see how it works out for you. Okay. This. Oh, wow. Jonah's gotten into the cubby hole there. You know, Jonah and Ruthie just will not stop. They just will not stop. I don't ever think they'll be sleeping buddies. I think there's going to be too much of a disagreement with them. So, yeah. Where am I here? I wonder. Maybe I'll go like this. So has anybody gotten any charts from Charlie's official store? I did get pastel chicken. It's very nice. It is very nice, but it's bigger. But I am not going to be stitching in all the background. So I may just do it that I do it on the same fabric here as I am working on here with calico chicken. And this is a khaki. So, yes. Oh, and one thing I did, I forgot to show you how I configured those Q snips. Let's see here. I think I have the other. Just a minute. Here. I should have the other. Okay, there's one. Put the other one down in here. Come on. Gosh. I don't know if I've got it. Oh. Oh, okay. So, no, not that one. That one doesn't belong there. And that one doesn't belong there. I've got this and this. So I have, so now I can have two that are the same size. And instead of having just one small square, see? Now I've got this. So the ones I had before were, I think, 25 by 25, 8 inches square. And so now I've made it more of a rectangle. So I'm happy about that. Now I've got enough. I was just thinking if I was all kit up there, the Please Be Home for Christmas. Can you explain the difference between Krynic, Petite Break, DMC, Diamond, metallic threads? All righty. Just a minute. Let me see if I got anything here. I will be right back. Hold your horses. Talk amongst yourself. Okay, let me see what I've got here. Oh my gosh. Okay. I've got to see what I've got in here. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. I'm looking. Where on earth did I put that? Just give me a second again. Gotta look again. Where on earth did it go? Oh, is this picture? Gosh, I had it sitting right there on my table. Okay. 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 Let's see here. Sorry for the interruption. Okay. This is diamond thread. Cross stitch. Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. That is diamond thread. Okay. It's not really like a braid, but almost like a braid. Not quite. Okay. This is DMC metallic. You get them on the spools. Okay. And it is diamond is a little bit thinner. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. It's a little bit thinner than the DMC. This is, yeah, Krynic. This is blending filament. Okay. Can you see? It's just like a very delicate, it's not a string, almost like the very tiniest sliver of metallic with thread. It's got a little bit of thread in there and a little bit of metallic. Okay. This is another diamond. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. That's the green one. This is Madeira. Okay, you see how flat that is? It's more like a ribbon. Okay, so that is, I know this is backwards. Okay, but it is more like a flat piece. Then you will get, and this is a rat's nest. This is an absolute rat's nest. Then you will get treasure braid. Okay. And treasure braid is, this all became, it's all intertwined and twisted here, and I don't know where it's attached to, and yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this is petite treasure braid. Okay, this is softer. This is more malleable. Let's see. Do you see? So it can, you can go like this, and it doesn't feel so brittle in your fingers. Okay. Then you will get stuff like this. This is DMC. Okay. And that stuff, I think this is, I don't know if this is old gold or whatever it is. But this stuff here comes in like 6 strands. Okay. And when you use them, you can either use 1 strand or double it up. Okay. Don't use the whole thing. And I would just use 1 strand. If you're working on an 11 count, then 2. But if you're working on a 14 or so, just use 1. And this stuff here, use only short lengths. About that long, maybe. because the strand will just kind of, because these are made up of, what is it, 2 strands? 2? Yeah, it's made up of 2 separate threads. And they will pull and tug and everything else. Now, this is very fine braid. Okay, this is Krynic. So that's what that is. That's very fine braid. Sometimes you will find, like, this is an anchor type gold, and that is like 1 single thread, and I would use 2 on that. Ugh, broke my nail. I'm just trying to see here. Okay, so let me see here. Is this braid? That's braid, yes. Okay. So when you look at the braid, the number 4 braid, okay, that's number 4 braid. And I got one here that is, oh, that's a braid, that's a braid. Is that a 4? Yeah. I'm just trying to find here one that's open because I don't want to open up another one. Oh, okay, here. Just happen to be Christmas colors. Okay, this is the braid. This is the blending filament. And the blending filament can be mixed with 1 thread of floss. Okay, I suppose you could do it with the braid, but the braid is thicker, so you don't need it. This you might need it, okay, because it's very flimsy. It's like tinsel, very tiny tinsel. So I think that's, and see here, you can get like these ones, and see there, and you can see there it's all unraveling. So it that's why you use only short strands. Okay. Any other question? Anything else about this? Since I went to all the trouble to get it out. But yeah, you can then, oh, and then of course you've got, where is it here? This is phooey. This is a metallic pearl thread. This one is heavier. This one I would use probably on an 11 count. And you just use that 1 thread. Okay? So it looks, it's thicker. Okay? Versus the DMC. But diamond can be used, and I've used it a lot, and it's a lot nicer. Oh, I was going to show you. Let's since I got this out, what sulky thread looks like. Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of sulky here. And you know, you can use ordinary. Oh, you're welcome, Christina. Could you see it? Could you understand it? Like, you can buy thread like this. This is Anchor. This is sulky. And sulky, you only use one strand of. So one strand is almost as thick as 2 strands of DMC. Not quite. Okay, and I've got a whole whack of it in here because I've used it. But there's all different colors, and a lot of them are variegated. I don't know if you can see that. A little bit of variegation in there. Let's see here. What else have I got? See, that one you can kind of see there's a little bit, goes light to dark mauve. And if you buy hand dyed thread, and this was from Rolanda, from Hand Dyed by Rolanda, this stuff is just, it's a kind of a silky thread. I don't know if it's this is cotton. Okay, so I got several of them. I bought these a while ago. There's another one. I don't know, I must have been wanting to do something with these because I got 65 here. 65. Oh, that's 13. And that's 65. I must have had something in mind for that. Oh, how many of you bought these bloody stitch bows? I bought a whole whack of them. Horrible, horrible, horrible. These are needle paints. No, sorry, these are needle necessities. What are they called? They're over dyed floss. Yeah, needle necessities. And I've had these for quite a while. And then, of course, you can go into the DMC line. This is called Canadian Fall, Canadian Autumn or something, which is, it does look. I think that's all I have a whole bunch of, I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say something. Now I've lost it. Now, is there anything else on that topic? If you do, then let me know. And I will gladly answer your question if I'm able to. I know that it's a little bit tricky because you don't know what am I getting? What am I getting, right? And the only way you'll really understand it is when you get these spools in your hand. Now, someone somewhere, they found out that if you get, like as you can see here, mine's in a box, right? If you can get one of those ammunition where bullets come in. Okay, I don't know if they're metallic or whatever it is. They have holes in them, and these fit nicely in there. I've seen lots of pictures with it. Of course, I have no access to that, and but it's just something, so you don't end up with a mess like that. So, oh, and Rainbow Gallery also has whisper threads, and I think some of you have probably already heard of them. I don't have any handy here, but it looks like fur. So you use one strand and you work it, and then after it's done, you kind of comb it, or you can use a toothbrush or something like that. Cat brush. You might even leave some cat hair on there for added fullness. So, yeah. I mean, there's all different kinds now that you can get. So, was really thrilled about when Diamond came out. And I couldn't wait to work something with that. But you have to know what you are stitching on and how you want to add a little bit of shine and sparkle, because you know I do. And sometimes it's a little bit of experimentation. I do know on that, I don't even know where it is here. No, maybe I moved it. I think I moved it over into the craft. I got a mess here again. That's what happens when I start picking around. I just end up going to town. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, the best way is to find out what you need it for. Okay. The thicker braid, the real thicker, the pearl braid, I would use that for 11 count because it's thicker. Now you're going to have to try and just work with it and see if, I think only half stitches with that. Unless you want to, if you want to do a full stitch, then I recommend number 4 braid. And number 4 braid is the one that's used the most. I don't know what this is. I don't know what do they call this? No. It's 5 meters. But it doesn't say. It doesn't say what it really is. So, but I know for years and years and years, the old DMC was the metallic was, oh gosh, almost nobody wanted to work on it with it because it would just unravel and do all kinds of things. You know, you're working good on it, and then all of a sudden it's like the metallic on it would break off, and then you couldn't use it anymore. So, but Diamond is a little bit better. And Krynic is okay. I prefer Rainbow Gallery. If I'm going to do something, I will try and use Rainbow Gallery. So, and sulky Ruthie, sulky threads are, like I said, thicker than one strand, but not quite as thick as two strands of DMC. So, and the filament is usually used in conjunction with the thread. So, but it does give it really nice. Now, if you don't want to use the filament, then I would suggest using some other, like braid or Rainbow Gallery or something. So, but now, like, you can get so many different things that, the world's your oyster, basically. Gosh, come on. Come on. So, what were you planning on using it for? I think it was Mandy, right? Carol have stuff everywhere. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I do have lots of variety. Organized? I live in organized chaos. Okay? I know where roughly it is. But everything can be piled on top of it, so I have to go hunting for it. So, yeah. Oh, and I was, since I got this here, I will show you. When you're doing your mounting and your lacing, you can buy squares like this. And I believe, I don't know if I got these at Craftology. Craftology, is that Michael's? New Michael's by me. They have the diamond there, never seen it anywhere else. Yes, diamond is good. Like here it's $4.97, I think. But see, this you can, this is a little bit thicker than the stuff I used that's on the big sheet. This is it's not quite double the thickness of the one that I've got, but yeah. So you can buy these anywhere. You can buy them any color. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going to Michael's this coming week. And hopefully G&L. Oh, and I want to go and see about, because we're right close to it, where to get the disability tags. And I don't know where mine, it was mailed, but I don't know where it was, where it went to. So I have not heard from them. They've not cashed the check. Nothing. So I don't know where it got lost. And I don't believe I have a copy of the medical report. I might, but I don't know. So, but anyway, oh my goodness. Yesterday I watched a movie, and it's called The Pope's Exorcist. It was on Netflix. And it's based on the true story of Father Amalot or something. And he was an exorcist. I'm not sure if he's passed away now. He must have. He must have. And how they did this exorcist on this young boy, and in Spain. It's done mostly in English, but there is, I think it's Italian, but I'm not sure. Not sure. I don't know why they have to make movies so dark. Like, it's almost to the point you can't even see what you're looking at. I mean, what's the point of that? You know, you're in a house and, you know, like there's only one light on and it's a very dim light. Like, if I go into my house, the lights are going to go on. But I don't understand that. I don't know. There was one I was watching and it was so dark, I had to stop watching it because it was just too dark to see. So, yeah. But otherwise, I just spent yesterday afternoon then in the quiet, and I just stitched and didn't do much of anything else. Nothing on TV. Not. I didn't even listen to my audiobook. I'm not really. I'm listening to Black Autumn. I don't know. I'm just. It's too. I don't know. Like it's. There's not enough connecting the dots for me. And it jumps around and jumps around. And I don't like that. I like a more cohesive movie or book or whatever. So I think I might go back and listen to that. Um, but I did get one from the library, and it's a Robin Cook novel. So I may listen to that. And Robin Cook was a um, doctor. So he writes a lot of medical mysteries. I don't know if he's still alive or not. If he's or if there are still books coming out from him. So oh, I gotta do a little more over here. Okay. Oops. Yeah. I'm making progress on this. I am. Ouch. But on Wednesday, I have to wait for Juliet. So I am going to take my stitching. I don't know how long a bone density test takes. I've never had one, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. How long does it take? Somebody here must have had one. I don't even. I don't even know. Like, do you drink something? Do you? I don't. I don't know. I know it's like a big X-ray, but I don't know. I've never had one. I don't know if my mother had one. Of course, I can't ask her, but yeah. So if anybody knows, please tell me. Or I can look it up. I can look it up. I can look it up. So I'm using these. Where is it here? Oh my gosh. Come on. Go. Go, go, go. So I'm using this thing. However, when I was using it, one broke off here and this is bent now. So I am going to try and fix this if possible. I don't know if I told you, but they did give me my money back. They refunded. Well, it's a credit. So then I ordered a few things. Well, more than a few things. Yeah. So, hi, Wendy. Uh, did I get them from Amazon? No, I got them from Timu. The ones on Amazon are like more expensive. So I may try and look at Dollarama when we go and see, maybe, just maybe, yeah. So I don't know. To me, it looks like they had broken and then they tried to glue them back on again. That's what it looks like to me. But I'm going to try it. It'd be such a waste. Like, I've got it here Like I've got all the top row, right? And then I've got these two, these three. So I can see about trying to fix this one. And this one, this isn't. Like to me, it looks like it was on there. And then they tried gluing it. So it is better than the other things that I had, the ones that kept moving around. I don't like those. So yeah. And I have my coat rack type thing is coming tomorrow. And then I'm going to try and organize my floss a little bit more. And that, so we'll see. It's worth a try. It's worth a try. I know everybody has their method that works really good for them. Now, mine is like a hit or miss. I have to figure out what works for me. So, oh my gosh. Come on, get in there. This morning I was awake at 6:15. I can't remember if it was Jonah that woke me up. I know I was up to the bathroom a lot. And one time I didn't make it. Almost there. Didn't quite make it. So it's dribbles, but it's uncomfortable. I see my magpies have come. I put some old bread out in the back there, and I think that I haven't seen any crows yet, but the ravens, not the ravens, the magpies and the blue jays been around. So, do you notice how quiet it is in here? It's just peaceful. Everybody's sleeping. So I have been kind of mucking around ideas for future challenges and that. Now, these challenges are, if you want to do it, fine. If you don't want to do it, that's fine too. And of course, my focus for the year is treasure hunt. And it will probably be next year and the year after. Because I would like to get one done. I just want to get one done. And then I'll see about doing another one. I don't know who it was yesterday, or was it the day before? Posted their beautiful lady. I think that's just gorgeous. I wish that but that, I tried working on Pink Lady, but it wasn't in Pattern Keeper at the time, and I got so messed up. But now that I have PK, I believe, does I think I put into PK. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm sure it went in there. Sure it went in there. Okay. This is looking good. This is looking good. I'm happy with this. Okay, I think I've got a little bit more here to do. Come on. You know, my mouth is still sore from when my tooth was pulled. It's still sore. It's getting better, but it's still sore. I don't know. Maybe it is because it's so new that it hasn't had time to toughen up yet. So I guess it'll get better. This scan is like a short x-ray. Okay. So how long does it take to have a bone density test done? Like, and is it like a whole body scan? Like where it starts at the top of your head and works down, or is it like a machine there, like a CT scan? I don't know. I've never had one, but I'm always open to learn a new thing. I know it's not painful. I know that. So Juliet said she had had one before. My back is sore. It's right down there. It's lower thoracic region. I think. Oh, no, got some brown here. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, well, I'll keep them going for a bit more. Yeah. So I was quite pleased yesterday that I got what I got done on treasure hunt. I was hoping to get a little bit more done. But this afternoon I'm going to work on calico chicken. I get to work on it again. That's the beauty of going alternate days. It makes me excited to work on a different project, right? So, oh, oh, my back. I don't know why, but it's been sore. Oh my gosh. It's like it's tight. Tight, tight, tight. Oh, we're supposed to be having our carnival, a winter carnival. I'm not sure when that is. Oh, I think, you know what? I think it's next weekend. I think it's next weekend because not this Monday, so not tomorrow, but the next Monday is Family Day, or here it's Louis Riel Day. I think most people just call it Family Day. So, and it's a stat holiday here. Like each province has their own, right? Ours is Louis Riel Day. Um, I think Alberta has Family Day. I think that's where it even started with Alberta. It's Family Day, and now the other provinces and territories have just kind of accepted it. I'm not sure it is. What is it? What is it here? Oh my gosh. Um, oh yes, in the U.S. it's President's Day. And do you realize that today is a special day? It is not only National Pizza Day, it is also Chocolate Day. So grab your chocolate. Celebrate Chocolate Day. I got my island bars for later. That's when I take my pills. Okay, come on. I get this. I'm playing Thread Chicken again. So I guess Nashville Market is coming up. I'm not sure when that is. Is it the end of February or is it into March? Does someone know? And has anybody seen? I've been starting to see stuff. Like Teresa Kogut had her thing, and early March. Okay, thank you, Lynette. Have you seen something that is new and exciting? And hi, Helen. How are things there down in Arkansas? I bet you got beautiful weather. At least any weather that is warmer than here is nicer weather. So if any of you have beautiful blue skies, grass, maybe some flowers, uh, oh, birds chirping, your windows are open, anything along that line, you're blessed. You are blessed. So, Okay, so now I can go on here, do a little bit more here. Yeah. Helen, what are you working on? Are you working on that one that I gave you? Excuse for some hot chocolate. Too bad it's 82 degrees here today. That's hot. That's hot. I think that's 28. Our our temperature or thereabouts. Yeah. Well, consider yourself blessed because not all of us are that fortunate. I cannot wait. In 2 weeks, it's supposed to get up to -5. Now that's almost to the freezing point. So, Helen, I I watch a lot of on YouTube. I watch a lot with the Arkansas PD, and when they go after people, they're so good there. I watch them, and I've watched the ones with Florida, and I don't know where else there is. I like watching those, you know. Hi, Gigi. Scan takes about 20 minutes. You lie down on the table, and the scanner is a small arm that moves above your hips and lower back. Those are the areas they check for osteoporosis. Yes, I knew they checked for osteoporosis, but I thought it was like head to toe. So it's only in the bigger bones, like the pelvis and hip and that. Like I said, I've never had one, so I've never even seen one done. I knew it wasn't something that was that you had to take some dye or something, chalk or whatever. The wait to get in for my bones took 3 times longer than the actual scan. Okay. Well, on Wednesday, I'm taking my stitching along for sure because I know it's going to be a wait. If it was that it was warmer outside, I would stay out in the car and I would just stitch in the car. But because it's going to be like -20 or -18, something like that, no, I can't sit outside. Even if it's in the parking garage. I'm not even sure if they. Oh, been working on it and Titanic. I have ordered floss to start my white birdhouse. Yeah, that's one I want to get too, is the white birdhouse. That's so pretty. That one is so pretty. But I chose to get pastel chicken. So, but I know she's going to get more. And so I will just get, because I'm planning on doing another collab with Colette. I don't know, sometime later on in the year. God, Gosh, I'm already thinking like September, October, November. Like, really? Really? Not even out of winter here yet. Oh, oh, okay. Well, that's good. It's pretty. It's very pretty. Gosh. Ow! My finger. Why is it that sometimes it's so difficult to get this thread down in there? Why? Oh, there. Gosh. Oh, come on. There. Today I was doing my first reading and I was having trouble reading. I was just having trouble reading. Making boo-boos. But goodness gracious, there was only 6 of us there. And next Sunday, Father Paul is coming. So please remember that next weekend, the live is on Saturday. And get your questions ready for then so that I am more prepared than I was. I think this is such a disaster. I'm trying. I am trying to get things a little bit more tidied up. But I usually get so overwhelmed. I just, nah. But I was able to get some more of my threads here for treasure hunt. And I found some more threads here for calico chicken. Looking forward to getting into the red that's there and seeing where I am exactly on this chicken. That's going to be a long-term project that I will have to drag out at some point. Yeah. Helen, is that Titanic counted or printed? Because I know you can get it imprinted. I am so tired of winter. I am so tired of it. I am tired of it. On the 2nd of January, it could have taken a hike. So, anybody have any idea what's going to happen? I know last week there was something going on with the USPS and Timu that the USPS was not accepting any more packages. I don't know if it was just Timu or was it China or what it is. Now, I know it doesn't affect us here per se. I don't know. I do not know. I know there's a lot of people who won't buy. Bone density is not a full body scan, not invasive, not very long. I had one 2 years ago and I'm due for one in March. I have osteoporosis. That's why I get them done. It was China and Hong Kong. So, okay. So the bone density test there. Um, I know with Juliet, they're wondering about osteoporosis for her. I think once we all get to postmenopausal, you know, our calcium goes down. I tried for the longest time to take calcium, but it just upsets my stomach too much. So I've got the pills. I want to. No, I do have calcium plus vitamin D3. Yes, I have it in a chewable. So I am still taking it. If I can get chewables, that's the way that I go. I have a chewable vitamin. I have a chewable vitamin B12. No, not B12. Can't remember what it is. It's a little one that I take and it's chewable. Can't remember. No, my B12 is a little round one. It's white, and that one isn't. Oh. I heard someone the other day, they were saying, like I always say fudgesicles, right? But this person said, did they say flufflepuff? Flufflepuff. I thought that was cute. Can you imagine if movies would stop using that F word and just use fudgesicles or flufflepuff or something? Do you think it would have the same kind of, you know, you'd have this rubber and this cup, you know, squaring off and come here, you flufflepuff. Don't you move a muscle, fudgesicle. I don't think it would. No. Fart knockers. Ah, yeah. See, I thought that Titanic. I saw someone who had actually stitched it, counted. I had seen someone do that. Have you got a special tie to Titanic, or is it just that you like that big ship, ocean liner? So nice when I can sit here and just. I like this break to from the counted to the printed. I really like that. It's a nice, nice change. Ah, fart knockers. My son says sassafras, and my daughter uses pollywogs. I'm more for fudgesicles. I just picked it out and had it for years. Ah, okay. I thought maybe you had grandparents or great grandparents that were on the Titanic. Timu I ordered from and it was delayed due to shipping, but it's now on transit to import goods delivery to custom border. I'll post picture of what I ordered on Facebook. Okay, please do. Yeah, I ordered well, you saw it the other day. I needed I wanted to do a bigger Q snap. So I've got this now. I've got two of these actually. And I ordered those round hoops. And with that, you can do any kind of small. Like right now, Shannon Christine has got her Valentine's series that's available. They're free ones. Those are free ones. And they would look good in that. And then you can just put a piece of fabric on the back. You can glue it, you can lace it, um, you can do whatever you want. You know, that's up to you. And especially if you're just starting out, that's awesome. I got it years ago off Fan Sales, but I don't order from that company anymore. Yeah, I received an order from them. I don't know how long ago it was. I was still living in Oakville. So that's 3 years ago. And it I was looking through what they had, and I came across one that was just so vulgar, so degrading, and I asked them to remove it. And I'm not sure if they removed it because I said something, or did they? I can't remember. I know that it was no longer available, but it was just no. And the thing is, you got to make a stand, right? Do I accept this or do I not accept it? And I knew for me that that was just no. That was over. That was just too much. No. No, no, no. And after that, I never got a chance to work with them again. So that's how much they thought of me. So, cat ear, cat ear. Everywhere I look, there's cat ear. So, so far I've been doing pretty good on my, what I started out was to place one order to get something. And that was cross stitch. Well, I didn't order in January. Excuse me, because I didn't have my credit card. So I ordered when I got it, and so I don't know. I think it would fall into it that I bought this. I bought the other cross stitch. Oh gosh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, God bless me. Gesundheit. Um, uh, and I brought that kit. So I think that went for January. And for February, I bought that pastel chicken. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, oh my gosh. That's what happens when you sneeze. Ugh. So, so I did that, and but otherwise, I have not bought anything. I haven't bought anything on Etsy since I didn't get my credit card. When my credit card was no longer valid, so that was about 2 months. I didn't buy anything on Etsy, and I still haven't bought anything on Etsy. And you know what? I got lots of charts and kits and everything else. I think we all do. But it is nice though to have a break from doing counted. I'm glad that I've got a little bit of a break. That I don't have to sit there and count and, you know, do all of that. That it's just all, yeah. And it's nice to make more progress too, right? But I will always do a printed when I'm doing my videos. Just because of what I said, that it's too difficult for me to follow, to do a chart and count it and all that kind of stuff. No, can't do it. So I'm hoping maybe this year I will get this one finished. Because it would be nice to put this one away. But yeah, so this one here I will continue every video. I will be working on treasure hunt every other day. Well, I gotta cut it a little short. I'm a gamer. I play Xbox with my husband and brother online with other gamers. So that's something new about myself. Later, everyone have a great day. Okay, bye, Tina. What games do you play? Can I ask what games you play? That's one thing I've never done is Xbox or anything. I prefer just the easy match 3 games. That's my thing. So yeah. But I know my oldest son Christopher, he likes well, I don't know if he still does it or not, but he would on Sundays he would go and meet up with a bunch of people and they would play games like um, what is it? Access and something like this. All to do with military. Now the access one, I can't remember what it's called. Um, is set in the World War II, I believe. And then there's one that's set during the Napoleonic Wars, and I think the Civil War, and oh, there's probably others, a lot of others, but it's an actual board game. He used to play something like Dungeons and Dragons, and oh my gosh, there was another one that had all the cards, and he collected all those cards. And every year we'd get him a new pack or a couple of packs or something. I can't remember what it's called. I just don't rock in that world. Oh, I have been watching on YouTube. You guys, just be careful what you're watching on YouTube. There is so much AI. And the one that's going around right now that I seem to get has to do with animals. And it's, animals that are in need and stuff like that. Like it's just, and you'd swear it was real. But then you start looking at it and realize, no, it's not. It's not. Because the images keep changing. But it's so realistic. It is so absolutely realistic that the first few times that I watched, and like they have a whole bunch of different ones. Like one would be helping a leopard, and another one would be helping a gorilla, that kind of thing. And the first few times I thought, oh, this is real. And it wasn't. Now that is some scary stuff going on. I tell you, I am just, you know, I find that that's deceptive. That is so deceptive. Because I know that there are people who are going to believe that. And I did for the first couple of times, and then all of a sudden I started looking at it and I go, what's odd about this? There's something odd about it. And I really started looking closer, and I noticed a difference, you know, like a lioness would have a cut on her and blood down her leg, and then there'd be another picture and the blood on her leg would be gone, but the injury would still be there, and it was just, don't believe your lying eyes. It's I don't know, is anybody else scared of all of that? And what could be coming down the pike? Like, is it going to, I don't know. I don't know. And the robots they've got, oh my gosh. And it's just like out of Terminator. That's exactly what it's like. It's like out of Terminator. And it's really, you know, like most people think of robots as being like in the automotive industry, you know, that come down and, you know, they're attached to the wall, they're not independent, and that. And now, of course, in medicine, when they're doing surgery, they've got robots that help out in surgery, which they've had for, I don't know, 15 years or so, I guess. 20 years. And it's just getting to, you know, soon it's not going to be people fighting. It's just going to be robots fighting. That's it. And one of these days, even though they have like the prime directive, a robot shall not kill a human, or not something or other, something with a human. And it's just scary. It is just scary. Okay, where am I here now? Come on. I know there was more there because I saw them. I saw it. Now, where did I see it? Where did I see it? Oh my goodness. Come on. I know I saw it here. Aha. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Oh. Well, I didn't even have to do that. I can do it like this. Do a loop start. But yeah, it's getting to be really, it's getting to the point you're not going to know if there is a robot that you've got that's going to be doing nursing. That I'm sure is coming. Thank God I will be long gone when that happens. But it is scary, 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 scary. I'm going to take my pills. And since it is chocolate day, in honor of that, I have a coconut bar. These are really good. These are really good. No. But the thing is, they already use robots when they are doing brain surgery, cardiac surgery. They are doing that already. But it's not the robot that's in the operating room by itself and doing everything. There are still staff around and there's still surgeons around. It's just there when they do very delicate surgery and to have a steady hand, if you will. But I don't know. But can you imagine being an elderly person in a long-term care facility, and the person that comes in to give you a bath, change your incontinent pad, feeds you, changes your bed, is a robot? That day is coming. And since most of us are in our 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, we're going to be long gone before that happens. I mean, they have these robots that dispense meds, and they have them going down, and they have a tray, or it pops out of them or something. There's already ones that will take the meal trays. Not out here, of course. I don't think in Winnipeg. Now, it could be, but I don't think so. It's just some scary stuff. You know, like my great grandson, he's like 2.5 now, I think, or something. I don't know. Never met him. He is going to make it to the 22nd century, unless he dies, of course, from something else. But he could theoretically make it to the 22nd century. He'd be like 75 or so. And do I believe that that will be in place then? I think so. I do think so. Come on. Where was I? Oh, there. It's just, it's incredible when you think about it. You know, just think about your grandparents, what they saw. You know, like some of you are older, so you had grandparents, maybe great grandparents. We're in the 1800s. Before airplanes, before even cars, um, rockets, all that kind of stuff, right? Computers. And then comes the 1900s. And then you start having, you know, ships like the Titanic. And cars starting to come out. And electric lights. And that. And you progress it through. Even the meds that are out there now are different. I remember when I was young, and when I went to the pharmacy, some of the meds had to be mixed and put into capsules by the pharmacist. And I would see them. I can remember walking into the pharmacy, the drugstore, actually, what we called it. And there would be um, all kinds of chemical compounds on this one huge display case. And they were all various things that you could buy. That now, no. You can't even get your hands on it. Okay, yeah. I think it is now that they're trying to do it that it's voice operated. Oh, Helen, I'm sorry about that. I don't think they do it there. I think it is more um, you know, like with the brain stem, the spinal cord, where they need steadiness, absolute steadiness. And I think that's when they use that. I hope it goes well for you, Helen. And yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I pray that the Lord will heal you and so that they get it, that the doctors will get it, all the surgeons, and that you'll be back into health again. Did I get all of this? Think I, I think I did. I think I did. It's like the train. I think I could. I think I could. Or I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. That's what it is. Mm, mm, mm. Yes, I do. 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 Mm-mm-mm. Yep, I think I'm done that color. Oh, that's a different color. What's that one? Oh, I found a couple. I lied. Please forgive me. Yes, we will pray for you, Helen. We will all pray for you and anybody else who needs it. You know, we're here for you. That's a tough road that you're on. But remember, God knows what He's doing, and there is a reason for everything, even though we may not know it. I was watching a program a few days ago, I think it was, and it was about understanding God's will and all of that. And you know, most people when they pray for something, and you know, it's always good to thank God for it. Like I well, you know me. I say my prayers afterwards. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. Right? That we are thankful for things that happen. We may not understand it. We may not agree with it, and that is called radical acceptance. And it's not an easy road, but God has chosen for us the narrow road, the rocky road, the one with the most obstacles and everything in our path. Will we slip and fall? Yes, we will. And I've landed on my face many a time. Many, many, many. Um, but when you get up, you dust yourself off. Maybe you had a cry, whatever it was. And then you wonder where that comes from inside of you. Well, that's all God up there. That's all of Him. And yeah, it's what is that one? That you know, I don't understand God's ways and the reason why God does what He does. All I do is thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. And I know that God holds me in the palm of his hands. I know that. God would not bring me to it without bringing me through it. And, you can, the thing is that you can go one of two ways. Well, one of three ways. You can go kicking and screaming and crying and yelling and blaming everybody, blaming God, all that kind of stuff, and live in that anger and rage. I did it. For years, I did it. Or you can be right in the middle where you don't do anything. You are like a deer caught in the headlights. You just stand there. You're too afraid to move forward. You just want to stay where you are because it's comfortable, right? And you don't want to take a chance. And you don't really believe that God is going to catch you, right? And then the other way is that even though it hurts, even though it's painful, even though it may sicken you, whatever it is, you move forward one step at a time, knowing exactly who is there. Remember footprints in the sand, right? You don't know how you get there, or be not aware of it, but you get there. And it's a wonderful feeling to know when you get to the end that it's Jesus himself who carried you through. And sometimes those lessons are very hard to learn. I don't know how many times I fell on my face. I don't know how many times that I turned away and said, no, I'm not doing this. I am not doing this. I can't do this. And you realize as time goes on, well, I did for me. There's a saying, very short saying, it says, let go and let God. Right? Don't get in your own way. Don't let you get in the way of God's plan. Now, does that mean you go out on a freeway and stand in the middle of the freeway with a truck barreling at you and saying, God's going to save me? God gives us the wisdom to discern when we should run. And there is no shame in running as long as we run forward. And believe you me, I've seen so much. I've experienced so much stuff that I never thought that I could ever comprehend, deal with, move forward out of it. And when you feel like you are in that deep, deep, deep well, and I've been there many times, and you can't see anything. You can't see anything. The walls are slick, so you can't climb up. There is nothing there. You are standing in water up to, um, getting up here. You don't know what's going to happen. You went to get down on your knees, but you can't. So, what Sister Evelyn told me was, you look for that light. It may be just a pinprick, but you will see the light if it is that's what you want to see, right? For God is there. He is there for us. And that's my sermon for this Sunday. Homily is finished. I didn't mean for it to go into like a sermon. But I think you get what I mean. Yes, yes, yes. So please remember that next Sunday, well, next weekend, the live is on the Saturday. And I will post a reminder for you. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. Make sure that you are subscribed. Because for a brief moment, I actually got up to 919. And then it dropped down to 918, and it sat there for a little while. And it's dropped down to 917, and that's where it's sitting. Still, I'm happy for it. I am happy and feel blessed for it. So, yes, yes, yes. So after this, I am going to go to the bathroom, first of all. And then I'm going to take my shower and probably clean the litter box. And then I am going to sit down and work on Calico Chicken. I'm looking forward to working on Calico Chicken today. I'm hoping I can get into some different colors there. So, but I want to thank you all for coming here today, or whenever you're watching this. I do so appreciate it. And if you are in need of prayers, just ask. There is the dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. And all you need do is give me the name of one of my two sidekicks, who thankfully are sleeping. And then I will vet you and let you in. Either myself or Christina will let you in. And yeah, and then my dedicated email address is stitchingintheinterlake@gmail.com. And please go and check out Charlie's official store. And that is all one word, no apostrophe. And it's LIES. Okay, Charlie's official store. And use my discount code, which is EVA15. and you will be given 15% off. And I believe it's still only on certain ones. So anything Valentine bird related, like calico chicken, pastel chicken, the bird houses, um, yeah, that kind of thing. So, but otherwise, it's been a thrill to be here with you all, and I hope that it answered questions about blending filament and number 4 braid and that kind of thing, and maybe you'll give it a try because it does add sparkle, but it's not very easy to work with. Okay, I'm just going to finish up these couple of stitches here and show you what I've done. Yes. Okay. So this is where I'm at. I finished up down here. I worked here. I don't know. I think I worked over here a little bit. So yeah, so I'm doing that, and I worked in here. There's some brown in there. And now I'm up here and I'm working on all that green, which is 822. So, yeah, that'll be good because that's a lot, and it's not so confetti-ish. Okay, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. I gotta run to the bathroom and have my shower and get to talk to my friends and and maybe tidy up here a little bit. So I hope you have a great Sunday. Remember, next weekend it is on Saturday. Okay, Saturday the 12th is Wednesday, the 14th is Friday, the 15th. So the 15th is when I'll be back on a live. Otherwise, you'll see me tomorrow morning on a video. Toodaloodles, everybody.